am more than a weapon.
Till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All troops deployed!
They say that love is blind, but I never trusted sight. When I turn and look inside, there's nothing I can't find. In the silence of the night, when my demons come alive, I hear a voice disguised, telling me we're not alright. See no evil eyes now. Hear no, see no. You're always on my mind. They say that love is blind, but I never trusted sight. When I turn and look inside, there's nothing I can find. In the silence of the night, when my demons come alive, I hear a voice disguised, telling me we're not alright. I could set you free. Show you what this world could really be. Here with me, I could set you free. Off the pain and misery and let you be. Here with me, I could set you free. I could set you free. I could set you free. Show you what this world could really be. Here with me, I could set you free. Off the pain and misery and let you be. Here with me. I could set you free.
Pump up the bass line. Pump up the pump the pump up the pump up the pump up the pump up the bass line. Wait. Pump up the pump up the bass line.
Ya, cuy, ya.
I've been trying to fight the demons in my mind. I'll prevail with every battle if I'm right. Guess my aim was off, the target's out of sight. Would I be better if I left it all behind? 'Cause we could find a way, we could find a way. Find another place where we can just escape. We could find a way, we could find a way. Find another place where we can just escape. We could find a way. We could find a way, we could find a way. Find another place where we can just escape. We could find a way, we could find a way. Find another place where we can just escape. We could find a way. We could find a Just take my hand. We'll leave this place behind. No second chance. I know there's more to find. 'Cause we could find a way, we could find a way. Find another place where we can just escape. We could find a way. We could find a way, we could find a way. Find another place where we can just escape. We could find a way, we could find a way. Find another place where we can just escape. We could find a way. We could find a
Ally has been slain.
Once in a hour, do some archbishop. Been a school them from when me in a khaki shop.
Liverpool couldn't test the way me raw sit up quick draw. Him drop and can't get up, him not fast enough for my problem that you never solve. Send for the Dan brace for a firestorm, cause I turn into a monster. Ready for the war, better with your flag. None of them boy, they no bad.
Yeah.
None of them boy, they no bad. Bad ones in power to some archbishop. Them no bad. Who them from me in a carkish. Them no bad. Who couldn't take the with me rossi. Drop. I can't put up no fast enough for my bab. That you never saw. Send for the brand race, be a fire storm. Cause I tell you one month. Ready for the war. Better we go. None of them boy, they no bad. When me walk, left a mark, young gog on a regular. Me say them hardly ready, them a new type of artillery. We a bus and a Tom and Jerry. Out the blue I hit you with an airstrike. They not bad like my air Nikes, it's a rare sight, yeah. Steady aim with precision, equal vision with a clear sight. Better go get your affairs right. Them boy, they not none of them boy, they no bad. Road back, live with my boss. If you mark, them no bad. No regular, me see them hard, they no bad. Me a new type of artillery. Hey, I'm a Tom and Jerry. All the blue, you with the airstrike. No bad, me air the night. No bad, clear sight. Steady aim, no bad. And it's the vision, we like clear sight. Better to get your fit, them boy, they no bad.
Your team destroyed the turret.
we up with a slow motion crew, and we up in our growlings when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the moss. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes sound funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding. Even if my jokes sound funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes sound funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding me up. Play me like a bass guitar, simmer down and mash me up. Tripping like I'm Jimmy at Woodstock. Me up, drumming round in your right foot, shivers down my spinal cord. Oh, 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 oh. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes sound funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes sound funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding.
Request backup. Request backup. Understood.
Baby, can you pray tonight? Baby, can you pray for us? Oh, baby, can you pray? 'Cause every time you make me trust, hold it to the end. So pray tonight. You won't no. For every run that we have, it's running
fast. Pray, pray, pray for me and fast. Baby, pray, pray, pray for me and fast. Oh baby, can you pray? 'Cause every time you make the time, it's only busy, baby. So pray for everyone that we
Please ban a hero.
I'll be ready every day. Know everything's alright.
The enemy is picking. Your team is picking.
There was always a longing for more, a deeper connection. Was disconnecting from the source within. There were parts of my core, senseless and frozen. Wisdom hidden, locked up in my soul.
Give me a target.
Now it's the time to realign, reconnecting my foundation, reunite. Oh, I'm digging, got my feet on solid ground. No levitation.
Let's make the whole world more tantalizing.
There was always a longing for more, a deeper connection. Was disconnected from the source within. There were parts of my core, senseless and frozen. Wisdom hidden, locked up in my soul. No more levitation.
Wipe out all the injustice in the world.
you are my lucky charm. I hold you close in the night in my arms. And when we open our eyes, my worries fade away. 'Cause you gave me your heart in the light of day. The light of day. When we open our eyes, my worries fade away. 'Cause you gave me your heart in the light of day. The light of day. say we can't, oh, just don't say another word. These thoughts you've imagined aren't real, aren't adding up. You fetched your ideas from nowhere, all from another world. Your logic's impaired, your full picture is cropped. 'Cause we both know one day they're just gonna try again. Without doubt, might say if all's gonna mend. We both know that one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't pout for our sake, 'cause this ain't the end. We both know one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't pout for our sake, 'cause this ain't the end. We both know one day they're just gonna try again. Without doubt, might say if all's gonna mend. We both know one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't pout for our sake, 'cause this ain't the end. Right brain. You're so far off, oh, it's like you can't see ahead. These feelings you've caught don't make sense. Your plan's gonna flop. You keep raising doubts without cause. All you feel is dread. When logic is fair, if it's pain, it's never gonna stop. 'Cause we both know that one day it's not gonna cry again. Without doubt, might say if all's gonna mend. We both know that one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't pout for our sake, 'cause this ain't the end. We both know
Understood.